it's bedtime. Her husband's not very well today.
One thing after another. Let's just sit with eyes closed. Just taking a moment to settle onto the mat, mind and body. And just acknowledging that we have been shifting through a very turbulent, energetic time with lunar cycles, lunar eclipses. And then yesterday, I think we had an eclipse, a full moon, and a storm. So just acknowledging if there is any turbulent feelings or unsettled feelings. Just recognizing where those sit in your body. Bringing your focus onto your natural breath. Just observe the rhythm of the breath. Keeping the focus on your natural breath with the eyes closed, come forwards onto all fours and move into your cat-cow. Circling the hips. Changing the direction of the circles. Coming back to a neutral tabletop position. So placing the weight into the left hand, take the right arm out to the side, shoulder height. As you inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, reaching the right arm through underneath the left and come down to your shoulder. Inhaling, coming up, reaching all the way up to the ceiling. And exhaling, reach through. And inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, reach through and just rest down onto the right shoulder. Full deep breaths, breathing the length of the spine. Now coming back up to all fours. Placing the weight into the right hand, take the left arm out to the side. Inhaling, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, reaching through. Inhaling. Exhale, reach through. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhaling, reach through and rest down onto the left shoulder. Coming back up to the center. So from here, taking hold of your brick, you're going to place it lengthways between the thighs. Find a gentle grip to the brick. Come back onto all fours. Walk the hands forward a hand's length. Tuck your toes and stretch back into your downward dog. So gently gripping onto the block with the thighs. Finding that flow of the breath. Pushing the mat away through the L shape of the thumb and forefingers. That long exhalation, allowing the heels to release down. Walk your hands back towards your feet. So coming into Uttanasana at the back of the mat. Keeping that gentle grip to the block, this helps us to connect to the mid-thigh. And then walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Breathing into that stretch. And then walk the hands over to the left side. Coming back to the center. And bring your hands onto the backs of your hips, lifting into a flat back. Grip the block between the thighs and come up to standing. Bringing your arms down by your side. Inhaling, floating your arms up, gaze to the thumbs, keep the grip of the block. Exhale and swan dive forwards to Uttanasana. Inhaling, lift to a flat back. And exhaling, walk the hands forwards and Chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra, keep that grip between the thighs. And exhale, pull back to downward dog and hold. So that gentle grip between the thighs, keeping us connected to the core, to the midline. Inhaling, walk the hands back towards the feet, coming into your flat back. Exhale and fold down to Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to standing, Ardha Hastasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to Navasana. Inhale, floating your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forwards to Uttanasana. Inhaling to your flat back. Exhaling, walk the hands forwards, Chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog. Exhaling back to your downward dog. And come back to your breath. Inhale, walk the hands back, coming into your flat back. Exhale and fold down to Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to standing, Urdhva Sthasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, floating your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward to Uttanasana. Inhaling to your flat back. Exhaling, walk the hands forwards, Chaturanga on knees, chest and chin. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. And hold. Walk your hands back, coming into your flat back. Exhale, fold down to Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to standing, Urdhva Sthasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, floating your arms out. Exhale, swan dive forwards, Uttanasana. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, walk forwards to plank and we're feeling that gentle grip of the thighs to the block. Back to the breath. Breathe all the way down to the toes. Each new breath, finding more energy, feeding the cells, holding you there. One last deep breath in. And exhale, Chaturanga on knees, chest and chin. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to Ardha Mukha Svanasana and hold. Inhaling, walk your hands back towards your feet, come into your flat back. Exhale and fold down to Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to standing, Urdhva Sthasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, floating your arms up. Exhale and swan dive forwards, Uttanasana. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, walk the hands forwards to plank. So here we're going to grip that block nice and tight between the thighs. Roll onto the outside edge of the right foot so the feet stay apart and extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. So we're gripping that block nice and tight, holding to the midline. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, lower the left hand to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling forwards to plank. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot, so keeping that strong grip, active feet, and extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. Foot. Oh. Nice deep breath in. Exhale and chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and come back to your breath. Now walk your hands back towards your feet, come into your flat back. Exhaling, fold down to Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to standing Ardha Hastasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to the heart center. So taking the block away, just pop it by the side of the mat. Then we're going to move with the feet slightly wider in hip distance, just for a moment, as we come into our Uddiyana Bandha. Do you remember this one? We're going to do, Lynn, do you remember this? I'll run through it with you. So we're going to start with the hands to the knees bent, hands rested onto the knees. So take a nice deep breath in. And then you exhale. Empty all the air out as you fold forwards. Then tuck chin to chest with the exhale. Don't breathe in. And come up, putting the tummy button back and up. Do you remember? Do you remember this one? Yeah? Excellent. 3 rounds of it together. We've done this before, haven't we? So hands to the knees. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. So squeeze every last drop of air out of the lungs. When you think they're empty, go just a bit more. And then holding that chin to chest and come up sharp, putting the tummy button back towards the spine and up. So you feel a kind of suction around the diaphragm. When you need to breathe, just releasing chin and then slowly bringing the air back. So second one, take a nice deep breath in and exhale down. So the more air you get out, the better the suction is that you get here. So you exhale and you keep the lungs empty, chin to chest and come up quickly. When you need to breathe, just release the chin, come back to your breath. Last round, take a nice deep breath in and exhale down. So squeezing every last drop of air out, chin to chest, and then come back up. So just straightening the spine when you come up, come round, and then you straighten. Keep the bend in the knees. Breathe when you need to breathe. When you're ready, come back up to stand. Coming to the top of the mat into Tadasana. How did you find? Did you get the suction on that one? Yeah, it's quite an intense feeling. Did you get it? So it can take a bit of practice. And did you get it? Did you find it or? Yeah, okay, she feels like she's drowning. I think that's what that means. But it's quite an intense feeling, but it starts to ignite that fire in the belly, you know, and get the core kind of woken up, which is what we're really, although we're generally doing it today, it's what we do. So come back into Tadasana. On your inhale, sit down to Utkatasana. Exhale and swan dive forwards, Uttanasana. Inhaling, lift to your flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga on knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, step the right foot forwards, Virabhadrasana once, and the left heel to the mat. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, left foot forwards, Virabhadrasana one. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and hold. Inhale, step forwards, come into your flat back. Exhale and fold down to Uttanasana. Bend your knees on your inhale, sweep your arms up to Utkatasana. Exhale, come to stand and bring the hands to Namaskar. Inhaling, sit down to Utkatasana. Exhale, swan dive forward to Uttanasana, hands alongside the feet. Inhaling, flat back, legs in the front body, grip the imaginary block. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Inhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. On the inhale, step the right foot forwards, come into a high lunge this time. As you exhale, twisting over to the right side. So bring the hands in front of the heart center. Inhaling, come back to the center, high lunge. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhaling, coming back to the center, high lunge. Keep that connection to the core. Exhale and twist. Inhale, coming back up to your high lunge. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, the left foot forwards, come into your high lunge. Exhaling, move from the core, twist over to the left side. Inhale, come back to the center, high lunge. Exhaling, twist to the left. Inhaling, come back to the center. Exhaling, twist to the left. Inhaling, come back up. Exhale, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and come back to your breath. So that core connection we really need to keep to allow the movement, that external movement, especially when there are these kind of hectic energies going on around us. We come back to self, to this sort of core self, this stability that we hold inside. Inhaling, step forwards, come into your flat back. Exhale, fold down to Uttanasana. Bend your knees, inhale, sweep your arms up to Uttanasana. Exhale, come to stand, bring your hands to Namaste. Inhale and sit down to Uttanasana. Exhale, swan dive forward to Uttanasana. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1, so the left heel to the mat. Same thing as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhaling, come back up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhaling, twist to the right. Keep moving from the core. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, twist to the right and hold it here. So really feeling that connection from the back foot to the crown of the head. Breathe into the twist. Inhale, come back to your warrior 1. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, the left foot forwards, the right heel comes to the mat, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhaling, twist to the left. Keep the connection to that back foot. Inhaling, come back up. Exhale and twist. Inhaling, come back up. Exhale to twist. Keep evading that front knee, Jess. Inhaling, come back up. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and come back to your breath. Now step forwards, come into your flat back. Exhale and fold down to Uttanasana. Bend your knees, inhale, sweep your arms up to Uttanasana. Exhaling, come to stand, bring the hands to Namaste. Inhaling, sit down to Uttanasana. Exhale and forward fold. Inhaling to your flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. On the inhale, step the right foot forwards, coming into a high lunge this time. So we're going to be lifting the back leg. The weight's going to transfer onto the right foot. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, lengthen, and as you exhale, you're going to lift the left leg out in front and twist to the left. Inhaling, take it back to your high lunge. Exhaling, lift and twist to the left. Inhaling, take it back. Exhale to twist. Inhaling, take it back. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, the left foot forwards, come into your high lunge. Take a moment connecting to the core, connecting to the midline. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, transfer the weight and twist to the right. Inhaling, step back. Exhaling, twist to the right. Inhaling, step back. Exhaling, twist to the right. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and come back to your breath. inhale, step forwards, come into your flat back. Exhale and fold down to Uttanasana. Bend your knees on your inhale, sweep your arms up to Uttanasana. Exhale, come to stand, bring the hands to Namaskar. Inhaling, sit down to Uttanasana. Exhale and swan dive forwards to Uttanasana. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forwards, high lunge. And on the exhale, transfer the weight to the front foot and fold forwards, coming into Virabhadrasana 3. So you can take the arms out to the side if you want, or out in front. So lengthen from the crown of the head and the fingertips to that back foot. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, fold forwards, bringing your hands either to the standing leg or to the floor, and take the back leg up towards the ceiling. Feeling that connection to the core as you inhale, step back into your high lunge. Exhaling, lower the hands to the mat, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling the left foot forwards, coming into your high lunge, do your right foot just as you just did that one. Exhaling, fold forwards, coming into Virabhadrasana 3. So just taking a couple of breaths here. Imagine you've got that block between the thighs, just still hugging into the midline. Nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, fold forward. So either taking the hands to the standing leg or to the floor. Lifting that back leg, coming into a standing split. So we keep that connection to the core to hold stable. On your inhale, step back to your high lunge. Exhaling, lower the hands to the mat, step back, Chaturanga. Inhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to Ardha Mukha Svanasana and hold. On your inhale, step forwards, come into your flat back. Exhale, fold down to Uttanasana. Bend your knees, inhale, sweep your arms up to Uttanasana. Exhale, come to stand, bring the hands to Namaskar. So taking the feet slightly wider than hip distance, hands onto the hips. Inhale, roll the shoulders back into a gentle back bend. And on the exhale, hinge the hips and fold forward. So taking the yogi grip on the big toes. Inhaling, hug the inner thighs together, look forwards and lengthen. And on the exhale, pull on the toes, drawing the forehead towards the shins. Then releasing the bind of the toes. Lift up the front of the feet and slide the hands, backs of the hands to the mat underneath the feet. So your toes come up to the crease of your wrists. Put the weight into the toes. Inhale, look forwards, again, connecting to the midline. And as you exhale, draw forehead to shins. and then releasing the hands. Bring your hands onto your hips. Press down into the feet as you inhale, come up to standing. And bring your arms down by your side into that. So bring the feet back together or hip distance. Fix your gaze to a point on the floor that's not moving. You're going to transfer the weight to the left foot and lift the right leg in front. Take the yoga grip on the big toes. So here as you inhale, take the left arm up, connect to the midline. Exhale and kick the right foot out in front of you. So make sure it's coming directly in front. It loves to kind of sneak off out to the side somewhere. Doesn't matter if it doesn't straighten fully. Good. We're going to take a nice deep breath in here. Let go of the toe, hands to the hips, and hold. Nice deep breath in. Exhale to release that. So transferring the weight onto the right foot, lifting the left leg out in front. Take the yoga grip on the toes. Inhaling, take the right arm up. And as you exhale, kick the left leg out in front. Again, make sure it's coming directly in front of you. Good. Then connect to the midline, hug those inner thighs together, release the grip on the toes, hands to the hips, and hold. Good. Nice deep breath in. And exhale down to Tadasana. Arms down by your side, close your eyes. The eyes. This time we're going to be taking hold of the foot with both hands. If balance is an issue, go with it. At the moment, with all this stuff going on, balance is tough. So really focusing on that standing foot. Keep a soft bend in the standing leg if you need to. It's cheating slightly, I don't care. We do what we can to help with that balance. It helps to kind of power up that standing leg so we don't just lock it and forget about it. So transferring the weight onto the left foot, lift the right leg and take hold of the foot with both hands. As you inhale, stand up tall and then connect to your midline. So use those banders. Exhale and kick the foot out in front. Doesn't matter if the leg doesn't straighten. Inhale, lift the waist up at the hips, connecting again to the midline, and exhale, folding forehead towards the shin. Inhaling, slowly coming up. Exhale, slowly releasing the legs down to the mat. Come back to Tadasana and back to the breath. Then transferring the weight to the right foot, lift the left leg. So taking hold with both hands. It might be enough just to stay here. Inhaling to lift and lengthen. And on the exhale, kick the foot out in front. And a nice deep breath in as you lift the waist up out the hips. And exhale to fold. Inhaling, slowly come up, releasing the foot, and with control, lower the leg down to the mat, close your eyes, come back into Tadasana. Inhaling, floating your arms up. Take your gaze up to the front. Exhale, swan dive forwards to Uttanasana. Inhaling, lift to your flat back. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga or knees just and chin. Inhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. And then step through, come to sitting with the legs out in front. So we're going to keep the knees bent to start with. Coming into boat pose, everybody's favourite. So yeah, do sit on the block if you want to, if it's more comfy. So here, get hold of your brick again. We're going to place the brick between the thighs. Hands onto the backs of the legs. So sitting up nice and tall, grip the block between the thighs, releasing the arms out in front. Draw the head of the arm bones back in towards the shoulders, and then lean back slightly and grip the block till you feel that tightening of the abdominal muscles. Might be enough just to hold it here. If you want to, lift the legs so the shins are parallel to the floor. Breathe. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, relax. So relaxing the tummy, relaxing the head to the knees. So from here, we're going to come back into boat pose. Again, either do it, if today it's just feeling a bit much on the tummy, just do it with the feet down, because we're going to move from Navasana into Ardha Navasana, that rolling down. So see how you're feeling. Do it with the block between the thighs. So either toes down, and your toes can stay down for the whole thing, or lifting the feet. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, straightening the legs and roll the spine down. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling down, just don't go too far, Jess. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, roll down, don't go as far down then. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, roll down. Inhaling up. Last one, exhale down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Relax. It's definitely one of those days today. So removing the block from between your thighs. Into sitting with the legs out in front. And bringing the hands down by the side of the body, fingertips pointing forwards. Flex the feet back. Sit up nice and tall. Again, finding that connection to your core as we sit into Dandasana. See if you can flex the feet and lift the heels off the mat. Good. On your inhale, float the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forwards, Paschimottanasana. So keeping the connection to your core and your midline here. Using the breath to work your way deeper into the posture, to explore your body as you breathe. And on your inhale, slowly coming up to sitting. Bending your right knee. Let the right knee fall out to the side, sole of the foot against the inside of the left thigh, and flex the left foot back. Inhaling to lengthen up, and exhale to fold. And slowly coming back up to sitting. Just swap the legs over. Left knee bent, and let the left knee fall out to the side. And inhaling, taking the arms up. And on the exhale, folding forwards. So we want the tummy and the chest coming over that right leg. And then slowly coming up. So straightening out the right leg. Okay, we're going to bend the left knee again, this time bringing it up into a half lotus. So we tuck the heel. We want the foot to come up into the crease of the left leg. If it doesn't reach, you can do the variation where you've got the foot flexed. Play around with this. So we've got that right foot tucked up into the crease of the left hip. Did I say that right? No, I don't know who it is. It doesn't really matter. Left foot, your left foot. Okay. Yeah, you're doing the right leg, but it's fine. You can do the left one. So inhaling, take the arms up. And on the exhale, fold. See if you can keep that foot right up into the crease, Jenny. Which doesn't help. So coming up to sitting. And then swap the legs over. So bringing the left foot into that crease the right foot, sorry, your right foot into the crease of your left hip. And then we're pushing that the left knee, so my left and right's just gone, down towards the floor. Inhaling, take the arms up. And exhale to fold. Your ankle. Do they? Really? Yeah. And then slowly coming up to sitting. So from here, now we're going to get our left and right correct. We're going to take the left leg under and the right leg over the top. So coming into our Gomukhasana legs. So the knees are stacked on top of each other. If you need a block to sit on, grab a block to sit on. Not everybody's hip friendly, this one. It's quite intense. So sitting up nice and tall. Go with it, we're folding forward, so it's going to give. Inhaling, take the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward. So just breathe into this. We're not trying to force the hips to release. Just breathe into them. Just last few breaths, see if you can walk the hands just a little bit further forward. And then slowly coming back up. So change the cross of the legs. So the left leg on top. Inhaling, taking the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Slowly coming back. Then we're going to uncross the legs, change the cross so the right leg's on top, but this time bringing the right foot flat to the floor. Not quite so intense. And then taking the right hand behind you on the mat, inhaling, take the left arm up. And as you exhale, twist around to the right. So hooking, or you can wrap the arm. If you're working into the bind, you can work into the bind. Using that inhalation to lengthen through the spine. And the exhale to twist. face forwards and change the cross of the legs. Left leg on top. Taking the left hand behind you on the mat. Inhaling, take the right arm up. And exhale to twist. Returning the gaze over the left shoulder. And inhaling, come back to face forwards. Uncrossing your legs, come off your blocks if you're sitting on a block. Come to lying on your back. And have a brick close by. Have your brick nearby. So lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat to the mat. Arms down by your side with the palms facing down. And lift the toes back on the feet, spread them nice and wide, and then place them back down to the mat. So gently pushing down into the feet. Flatten your back to the mat. And as you inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And then walking the shoulder blades together underneath you. See if you can interlace the fingers and extend your arms down the mat. If the hips are up high enough, you can see if you can get the heel of the hands underneath the back of the hips. Keep that connection pressing to the feet. Lifting the chest up towards the chin, nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, releasing the hands down and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good, so taking hold of your brick, we're going to come into a more restorative bridge pose variation using the brick. Again, the feet hip distance, take them slightly wider if you want to, if you feel like you want a bit more space. On the inhale, lifting the hips up, come onto the tops of the shoulders, and then place the brick lengthways at the base of the spine. Just releasing the arms out to the side, palms facing up. So from here you have the option of either coming off the block and coming up into shoulder stand, or if you want to, you can keep the hips rested onto the block and just take the feet up towards the ceiling. So you stay supported by the block and just lifting the legs up. slowly bringing the feet back down to the mat. Taking the block out from underneath the hips if it's still there, and just coming to rest with the knees bent and the feet flat. And taking your arms out to the side, shoulder height with the palms up. I'm going to cross the right knee, right ankle on top of the left knee. And on the exhale, twist over to the right side. And then turn your gaze towards your left hand. And inhale and come back up to the center. Just changing the cross of the legs. And on the exhale, twist over to the left side, turning the gaze towards the right. And inhaling, come up to the center. Uncrossing the legs, extend them down the mat and come into Shavasana. Bring your focus back to your body. Just giving your fingers and toes a wiggle. Gently hug your knees in towards your chest. A little rock from side to side. And then roll over onto your right side and come up to sitting. Hands in front of your heart center into prayer. We'll close chanting 3 Oms together. So taking a nice breath in. Namaste. Thank you. Have a nice chilled evening, whatever you may be up to. How are you? What's what? Oh, do you? Oh, bless. Did you always?